Yo, what is going on, you guys, and welcome back to another episode. So first of all, JP Morgan made a huge announcement talking about their recent adoption and their plans with adding Bitcoin to their sheet of investments. We also have additional cryptocurrencies in the altcoin sector that have been going absolutely parabolic, and we're also getting some very interesting price predictions from huge senior analysts on the market. In this video, there's a lot of news to cover, and first of all, we got to say, Bitcoin is actually doing surprisingly well on a weekend. So if you guys have been following along on this channel, you guys know that usually weekends are where we see an additional bloodbath in the market. That's where we see the pullback. And then oftentimes we've been seeing the prices of cryptocurrency increasing throughout the week. But something interesting happened. This might be due to my related lack of videos that I haven't been posting on since the last week. Well, let me tell you, I didn't post a video last week on YouTube. I took a break working on some other projects, and the price of the entire crypto market started to slowly go down. I posted a video 2 days ago. All of a sudden, yesterday and today and this morning, we're seeing the prices of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies going up and breaking some very interesting resistance levels that we've been in the downtrend for. So if you guys want to see more videos, if you guys appreciate the consistency, go ahead and drop a like down below. And yeah, that's something I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna try to be a bit more consistent on this YouTube channel. I made a commitment to myself, and I'm gonna have you guys hold me accountable for it. But guys, with all that being said, let's hop into the computer, see what's actually going on in the market, and let's talk about some of the price actions and these articles that you need to know about today, especially if you have any investments in cryptocurrency right now. All right, guys, first things first, the global crypto market cap is finally out of that $1.20 trillion range that we've been in, and it's sitting now at $1.33 trillion, or a 2.42% increase over the last day. There is now a 17% increase in the volume in the last 24 hours, and Bitcoin's dominance is currently at 45.88%. Now, the reason why I like to talk about the Bitcoin dominance is because in the last 2018 bull cycle, we actually saw Bitcoin's dominance going up to 50% before we started to see that explosion of Bitcoin going parabolic. So right now, the theories are that if we get more money flowing into Bitcoin first and we get that dominance to increase past 50%, the idea is that we're going to get the other resumption of this crypto bull run. So that would be amazing, and we're going to keep our eye out on it. So that would obviously be amazing. And in the last 24 hours, it is still down, but 45% isn't too far off from having a solid Bitcoin's dominance goal that we just mentioned of. Now, Bitcoin's price today is down 0.70%, but like I said, all of this morning, Bitcoin was actually reaching some very close numbers of $33,000 to even $34,000 earlier this morning. Okay, well, that was weird. I just clicked on Bitcoin, and it looks like the price refreshed. Maybe it was just lagging behind on my computer, but right now, Bitcoin is at 34,000. Let's actually go back to the home page. Yeah, so we're seeing, wow, okay. Yeah, so we're seeing a huge jump in the market right now, 7.45% increase, and we're seeing actually a 23% increase in volume today, and we're actually seeing Bitcoin up 6.9%, with Ethereum performing just a little bit better and right under the $2,200 range. So for any of my members in the Inner Circle gang, you guys know that you must have made a pretty solid swing trade if you guys saw my recent buy posted in the Patreon group. So Ethereum right now, close to $2,200. That means we're seeing a close to 20 to 30% quick swing trade within the last 72 hours. Bitcoin closing near $35,000, which is absolutely spectacular. So if we actually go to a chart right here from Rekt Capital, we can actually see that Bitcoin is breaking out of the blue downtrend channel that we've been experiencing since the decline back in May. So this is really good news, and this is actually going to be pointing us towards a more bullish scenario with cryptocurrency. Now, alongside that, we're getting many other altcoins ripping today, like Dogecoin is up 9%. They're up 14.77% for the week. We're going to see an average anywhere between 6 to 15% in the daily for most cryptocurrencies. It looks like Ethereum Classic is actually catching some heat as well. They're up 24% in the last 7 days, and they're actually performing a bit better than regular Ethereum as well. Now, one crypto that has gotten my attention and it is picking back up is going to be Polygon as well as ICP. So these cryptocurrencies looks like it's getting some steam. It looks like ICP may have hit that bottom, because for anyone who had invested into it when they did get listed on to the markets, man, it was a brutal beating, but we are now seeing some additional life, especially with that cryptocurrency. Now, another crypto crypto that I want to talk about before we get into the articles. This is going to be Axie Infinity. This is huge. So Axie Infinity is another crypto that I mentioned over in our watch list for our group, and it was right around this part of the bull cycle. It did get my attention, and once I looked more into the ideas of NFTs and I looked into digital real estate and playing some games, this is actually one of my favorite cryptocurrencies now to date. So if we didn't have that recent crypto pullback that we had, I believe that Axie Infinity would have kept on mooning. But because Bitcoin fell, naturally you would see other altcoins fall in the price. We saw that cool back a little bit, and that gave another buying opportunity for people to enter this position. And check this out. It has actually been mooning the past few days ever since it did have that pullback with Bitcoin. Now, Axie Infinity is currently sitting at $43.46 at the time of this recording. I would not be surprised if this cryptocurrency here touches at least $80. I believe it's worth way more than that, looking at the market cap of this and looking at the future roadmap that Axie Infinity has planted. Now, if you don't know what Axie Infinity is, this is a Pokemon-inspired universe where anyone can earn tokens through skilled gameplay and contributions to the ecosystem. Players can battle, collect, raise, and build a land-based kingdom for their pet. Now, this game right now is very popular in other developing countries like the Philippines because what users are doing is they're putting time into the game. They are raising their Axie pets. They are then selling them on the marketplace, and they're actually making a full-time income that is replacing their normal day jobs or whatever they do in these countries, all while they're having fun. So that is one of the reasons why this game is doing so well right now, and it's actually been surpassing some interesting stats. So Axie is currently ranked the #1 Ethereum game by daily, weekly, and monthly active users, and it's generated over 13,000 Ethereum in revenue so far. What I really like about this as well is that we are not even finished with the completion of what they have in their roadmap, which they have listed on their public white paper. So Q3, they have staking coming out. Q4, they finally have the land gameplay coming out. In late 2021 and early 2022, the AXS ecosystem begins, where you can then govern, play to earn, and the mainstream release of Axie Infinity comes out on iOS and Android. So I do believe this is going to be a very bullish cryptocurrency, and the next time we do experience any type of pullback in the market and this pulls back with it, I would consider putting it on your watch list, because I know that members in my community right now have been making a ton of great profit from this game right here, and I do believe this is going to be one of the most interesting cryptocurrencies to look out for. Now, on top of that, we do need to talk about Bitcoin's possibility of hitting $60,000 before it even touches anywhere close to $20,000. So Mike McGlone, he's actually one of Bloomberg's senior analysts, and he actually mentioned in this statement here, Bitcoin's history indicates a reversion towards $60,000. Bitcoin is more likely to revert towards $60,000 resistance versus $20,000 support if its history of recovering from similar to cold conditions are any guide. Our graphic depicts the benchmark crypto akin to the 2018 to 19 consolidation period of around $4,000 just before launching to the 2019 peak at about $14,000. The more tactical trading orientated bears seem to proliferate when Bitcoin sustains at about a 30% threshold below its 20-week MA or moving average, allowing the buy and hold types time to accumulate. So this is exactly what we're seeing right now. We're seeing a little bit more volume, and check this out. Even on the trending, I didn't even notice this until we're just literally recording this video today. Cryptocurrencies is trending right now in the Ukraine. So although we're not seeing the expected market boom or this euphoria that we had a few months back, right now we still get so much news of cryptocurrencies and other institutions adding this, just like JP Morgan. Where is my article? So check this out, you guys. JP Morgan went ahead and just became the first big bank to give retail wealth clients access to cryptocurrency funds. This is the CEO of JP Morgan right here, Jamie Dimon. And if you guys didn't know, he was really against cryptocurrency much earlier in its stages. He had even threatened employees, saying that if you guys talk about trading crypto, that he would go ahead and potentially fire them. So that never came into fruition. So JP Morgan gave its financial advisors the green light to give all its wealth management clients access to cryptocurrency funds, making it the first major U.S. bank to do so. The bank, which has made a significant push to grow its $630 billion wealth management business, told advisors in a memo earlier this week that they can now take orders to buy and sell 5 cryptocurrency products 4 from Grayscale Investments and 1 from Osprey Funds, effective July 19th, which was less than a week ago. Now, this is really good, and this was actually all confirmed by Grayscale and Osprey, which they mentioned here in the article that this was true. So this is actually all facts. This is happening, and if you guys bank with Chase, I know a lot of individuals do because they are still one of the top leading banks in the industry. You can now have access to purchase using your investment funds or whatever wealth management portfolio that an individual financial advisor from JP Morgan is working with you on. You have now the option to add cryptocurrency. And this is very, very big news for the overall industry because we're now seeing more mass adoption. We're seeing more retail access, and we're getting institutions saying, okay, cryptocurrency, let's take this seriously and let's start adding this and giving people the ability to put their money where their mouth is. Where if people do want to invest into cryptocurrency, they are now giving us the opportunity to do that through some of these larger banks. All right, so here are my final thoughts and concluding words on the overall state of the crypto market. So first of all, 2 months of sideways action really isn't a long time in the grand scheme of things. I know May seems like it was forever ago. I feel like Bitcoin at $60,000 was like literally last year, but in reality, it was 2 months ago. We have not fallen to the bare levels of 12,000, 14,000, or Bitcoin absolutely tanking and just wiping the entire market out. Anytime we get smaller dips in the crypto market, we always seeing that get scooped up within 48 hours or less by other institutions or retail investors. This is the concept that we talk about a lot of trading hands, where if someone sells their investment, one of us is going to buy. There is still a fixed amount of Bitcoin in the world. And if you're able to accumulate this slowly, regardless of whatever the price it is at now, long-term run, I believe this is going to outperform any other investment still to date. With more news of institutional demand, we also need to keep in mind that it takes anywhere from 12 to 36 months for those institutions to then invest into these assets. So the fact that we're now seeing interest, we're now seeing the accessibility, it's then going to take some more time. They're going to have discussions. They're going to have a roadmap. But once they do, once they wait that 12 months and they're like, all right, we're in, that's when we're going to see that money sitting in there for hopefully at least a decade. Right now, the crypto market is still up over 200% in the last 12 months, and there's still high demand and interest for crypto and blockchain related ventures. You also have to keep in mind it is the end of summer. Many people are going through a transition phase, whether it's going back to school, going back to work, coming away from vacation, and just the overall interest of personal finance, even the momentum of meme stocks have all gone down pretty significantly. So you have to realize when the interest in finances, in investments, or even in the beginning of the year where people are like, hey, I want to set these goals and these motivations for myself and exactly how I want to improve as a person, as a New Year's resolution. That's when we start seeing even more momentum with a lot of these investments. So right now, although we may still see more short-term volatility, a lot of fear in the market, you have to realize that all the underlying fundamentals are still very, very solid for crypto, and they're actually strengthening even more with all the adoption that we're getting. Just less than a week ago, we even heard about Fidelity boosting up their employment by 70% for their crypto department. We're just seeing more and more banks and institutions readying up and trying to adapt to the mass amount of people trying to get into cryptocurrency. All right, so that is the crypto update video for today. If you guys did enjoy this content, I was going to say the secret word should be like remote because I got one in my hand, but I actually want your feedback. So just a little bit interesting. If you guys are watching this video all the way till the end, as a creator right now, I've really been dealing with a lot of burnout, if I'm being completely honest. I've been burnt out. I've been losing my creative flows and trying to figure out the direction I want to take this channel. Let me get just some feedback from you guys. What do you want to see? Do you want to see more consistent crypto update videos? Do you want me to do more videos outside of crypto, maybe some vlogs, or even trying out some more additional content, scattered among personal finance or even some credit card stuff? If you guys are still interested, I really value what my audience wants to watch, because as a creator, sometimes it gets very difficult, and sometimes I really feel like I'm getting controlled by the algorithm, and it's just very difficult some days to film a video when I'm really not in the mood to. So I think it helps me out more if I have these conversations and if I start posting out more videos that I'm personally passionate about, regardless of whatever the algorithm may do to affect me. So big favor from you guys, comment that down below. I'll be reading all of the comments. Even if I'm unable to comment back, I will try my best because I do appreciate all of the feedback. So guys, thank you all so much again for watching. Like the usual, I got some links down below in the description for you all. It's going to be deals. It's going to be bonuses. It's going to be free money. Check out Webull, 2 free stocks. Link down below in the description. After you deposit $100 into the app, you're going to be getting one valued potentially up to $1,850. Check out BlockFi, where you can earn anywhere from 8 to 9% back on your crypto. And by using my link, depending on how much you deposit, you'll also be getting a free Bitcoin reward deposited into your account. One last thing, don't forget to check out Surfshark. Link down below in the description. Whether you want to increase your catalog in Netflix, or you want to protect your internet connection, or you just want a VPN because you just want one and it's actually super cheap using my link. So that is everything for this video. Thank you all so much again for watching. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at CreditBrian as well. Like always, take care, much love, and peace out.